Look closely at the modern digital landscape, and you will find an exhausted creative class. Millions of creators are still filming, editing, and pushing daily content manually, investing dozens of hours into a single upload while seeing their margins thin out year over year. This traditional approach relies on capturing millions of clicks to earn a few cents per view from the YouTube Partner Program. It places the creator on a treadmill, where missing a single trend can result in a total loss of algorithmic momentum. In 2026, as AI tools integrated, production costs, the red line, plummeted to mere zero, while the volume of uploaded content skyrocketed. With infinite supply, the financial value of a standard view and broad entertainment drops. Large-scale views no longer correlate with large-scale wealth. Free execution means raw effort is no longer a competitive advantage. An amateur can now render a 4K video in seconds, yet most still struggle to build a real audience. The gap isn't in how fast you can make a video, but in the logic of why the video exists. Navigating this era requires a shift in perspective. A channel is less of a hobby and more of an engineered system, one that must be methodically analyzed and rebuilt for a high-value environment. The rebuild begins by narrowing the focus. We move away from broad mass appeal to target a few thousand specific viewers who are actively searching for a solution to a high-value problem. In sectors like personal finance, in B2B technology, and specialized health, the audience is looking for expertise, not just distraction. These money niches pay higher premiums because the viewers are often ready to invest in a specific outcome. The outer layer of the new architecture utilizes text-to-video tools and AI sound design to maintain a high-frequency output of short-form vertical content. Scattered nodes represent short-form videos, data points designed to find and qualify an audience. They serve one purpose: pushing viewers toward a central pillar. This long-form flywheel video dramatically increases session time, signaling high authority and driving even more traffic back to the shorts. The flywheel video provides the depth needed to sell high-ticket products or recurring software affiliates. By the time the viewer reaches the end, they have spent an hour receiving value, making a back-end conversion significantly more likely than through a standard ad. This structural layout creates a cycle where content leads to direct sales and recurring commissions, providing a predictable revenue stream that functions independently of shifting ad rates. To maintain this volume, the operational layer must function like a background process. It requires a system that sustains itself without the creator's constant presence. This is where virtual ambassadors take over. These hyper-realistic AI avatars act as the face of the channel, delivering the scripts and providing a consistent brand presence across every upload. A synthetic host operates without fatigue, operates without aging or the risk of public controversy. They allow for a 24/7 production schedule, ensuring the channel's output remains steady, regardless of the creator's personal schedule. Behind the scenes, the AI production suite takes over. Raw text scripts are instantly converted into fully assembled drafts, with stock footage and music already in place, shifting the human role from manual editor to final reviewer. Even the packaging is data-driven. Automated A/B testing cycles through titles and thumbnails, identifying which combinations yield the highest click-through rate and replacing underperforming assets without human guesswork. By integrating these back-end tools, the physical time required to run the channel is decoupled from its output. The system generates content and revenue through software, not just manual labor. The final phase expands the channel to a planetary scale, targeting a borderless global audience. In 2026, the biggest multiplier for this system is auto-dubbing technology. It allows a creator to clone their synthetic host's voice, translating their entire catalog into multiple languages instantly. A single optimized video can now be deployed in Spanish, Hindi, and Portuguese simultaneously. The infrastructure of the funnel remains the same, only the language changes to meet the local market. This automation triples the potential audience with no additional production overhead. The flywheel video's revenue potential scales across every continent, while operating costs remain entirely flat. This shift marks the decline of the overworked vlogger. They are being replaced by system architects who prioritize high-value niches and automated distribution over sheer personality. The result is a fully calibrated asset, a synthetic empire that generates wealth through a cycle of attention and capital, continuing its work while the creator remains entirely disconnected from the daily output.